So yes, we were talking about Sword and Shield. So yeah, I think some of it is justified, or like some of it is like crazy. Like the guy who put out the video of like, oh man, look at this shadow cutting off, and look at the slowdown during a cutscene. Like that stuff is, I think people are just finding things to be angry about. But Jason sent this list on our group chat, and on one hand, it's easy to see like, oh, these numbers are lower, therefore this is bad. But like, I don't necessarily think it's that. Like, I don't want to read these numbers because they are kind of spoilerish. But like, just the fact that there are less moves and less Pokemon, and doesn't necessarily mean it is going to be a worse game.
Yeah, for sure. I think it's personally, I think there's a potential danger in the whole more is always better philosophy for games. Because I've played games that are too big, that are too long, or that have too much world and not enough stuff in the world, or too many mechanisms to engage with, and so it's just confusing and they give you too much stuff all at once. There is such a thing as too much, I think, and Pokemon was definitely getting to that place. I personally don't mind them to trim the fat a little bit and to focus on what's really good, but I don't know. I understand it from the lens of a couple of different groups. For one, there's the people who do shiny hunting, right? Like the people who go out of their way to collect special versions of all these Pokemon that they love, and now they can't see them in the newest game. Like some people have a whole living Pokédex of shiny Pokemon that now only some of them they'll actually be able to bring into the new game and see them. And then, of course, for people who are competitive players, any competitive Pokemon they have that are really good and viable but aren't in the new game, now those Pokemon won't be in the competitive meta, so they won't be able to use them anymore. They'll have to find replacements or rebuild teams or whatever. And it's like, from a content creator perspective, those people won't be able to start making content for Sword and Shield in the way of competitive battles until they've played all the way through the game now. So, it can't come out day one and they're like, okay, I'm, just until I finish the game, here's some battles in the old format with our old Pokemon, because that's not